Okay, all of you, continuing from where we had stopped yesterday. Everyone, Pabna. Again, can we use the 5W method here also? Everyone, yesterday, did I not show you in Indigo Revolt, the 5W? So, when, where, who, why, what, and why was it successful? Isn't it? Everyone, is this clear or not? Yesterday, those who attended the Indigo Revolt. So, all of you, let's start with, as the name clearly says, Pabna. And Pabna in those days was a part of East Bengal. And here, exactly it started from Yusuf Sahib Pargana. So the place is okay. Now, when around 1870s, this particular movement or peasant revolt took place. Okay, good. Now, who all did it? Ishwar Chandra Roy, Khodi Mullah. These were the leaders who were responsible for this revolt. Now, all of you, when it asks you why, it is very easy. The landlords, they were demanding high rent at this point of time. So all of you, if let's say I have got 1 acre of land, the rent would be very, very astronomically high. And everyone, if you don't pay the rent, what will happen? They might evict you from the land. So will you like to be evicted? No, because then you cannot do anything. So please understand, I'm removing this. The first reason is it's a place named Shalu. The first thing is these landlords would use dubious methods to measure the land. So everyone, this revolt was done by the peasants against the landlords. Now, what happened in this revolt? Basically, peasants protested against landlords. Many times, litigation was done. Litigation means filing of the cases. So they filed cases in those days. Then the funds were raised. The refusal was made. Refusal. The farmers would say, or the peasants would say, we are not going to pay rent. And most of the times, this was non-violent. Most of the times, the peasants would not do anything which would lead to violence. Now, at the very beginning, guys, I told you that, see, this is successful. So the government was forced to bring up Bengal Tenancy Act 1885. The government brought this law. So under this law, they gave some protection as far as the peasants were concerned. Peasants were given some protection at this point of time. And everyone, why was it successful? Again, the Bengali intellectuals supported the revolt. This peasant revolt was supported. All of you, who was the Bengali intellectual yesterday in Indigo Revolt? Everyone, who was the Bengali intellectual? Intellectual means one who is well educated, well read. Who was the Bengali intellectual yesterday in the... No, Palak, you are wrong. Vetri, wrong. Rana, spelling is wrong. Priyanka, Sejal is correct. Deen Bandhu Mitra and Biswajit is correct. H.C. Mukherjee. So similarly, this time, support was given by Surendranath Banerjee, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Anand Mohan Bose, R.C. Dutt, and Dwarka Nath Ganguly. Everyone, most of these names we have seen. Please remember, Surendranath Banerjee, we studied in Drain of Wealth. R.C. Dutt, we studied in Drain of Wealth. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, yesterday we saw Anand Math. And the last name here, the Anand Mohan Bose name, we saw in socio-religious reform movement when we were doing Brahmo Samaj. He was a member of Sadharan Brahmo Samaj. All of you? Yes, Zeba. Yesterday also we saw the reason was Hindu-Muslim unity. The Hindus and Muslims were united at this point of time. And the last thing was government acted as mediators between the zamindars and the peasants. All these ultimately resulted that your Pabna was a success. Everyone, am I clear with Pabna? All of you, is Pabna clear? Last name is Dwarka Nath Ganguly, Megha. Okay, thank you. Everyone, for 5 minutes, please understand the reason for Deccan peasant movement. Happened in Pune, Ahmednagar areas and happened around 1875. Now, all of you, for 2 minutes, see the reason. India, Britain, US. Everyone, did we study that Britain, after Industrial Revolution, required raw material like cotton from India? Everyone, you will tell me, did we study this or not? Now, all of you understand that Britain also took cotton from America. Britain was importing cotton from USA as well as India. Now, in the middle of 1860s, in US, there was a civil war. All of you, in US, you are having a civil war. So guys, you tell me, will I be correct to say, because of civil war, supply of cotton got impacted? All of you, will I be correct to say that US would not be able to provide cotton to Britain? Now, everyone, you all understand the concept of supply and demand. If from one area the supply has gone down, please tell me, will the demand of cotton increase from India or not? All of you tell me, will the demand of cotton increase or not? And everyone, if there is a increased demand from one area, tell me, does this lead to increase in prices of cotton or not? Everyone, does it lead to increase in prices of cotton or not? More the demand, more the price. Now, let us take a hypothetical situation. This is a village in which Rohit Kumar used to grow cotton. So, everyone, when the prices of cotton went up, will I be correct to say Rohit Kumar's profit went up? Everyone, Rohit Kumar is now making a lot of profit. Now, in the same village, you have Santosh, Praveen, you have Anandu, you have Raj. These are small farmers. They saw that Rohit Kumar is having a lot of profit. So they decided to grow cotton. Now, all of you, to grow cotton, you need what? They took loans to grow cotton, thinking that after selling the cotton at a very high price, they will make a lot of profit. Now, everything is going good. The problem is this civil war stopped. Now, all of you, can I say the moment civil war stopped, cotton supply again began? Everyone, again US has started to supply cotton. Now, all of you tell me, will the demand of cotton be same now in India? Will the demand be same? No, of course not. Demand went down. So all of you, can I say the prices will now go down? If there is not such a demand, should I say now the prices will go down? Now think about Sandeep, Prateek, Raj, Anandu, all these people who had taken loans thinking that they will make a lot of profit because market rate of cotton is high. Now all of you tell me, will they be able to make profit now? Kishan, you are wrong. They will not make profit, but everyone, tell me one thing. Their landlord or their money lender, will he be expecting his money or not? But yeah, you had taken loan from me. Whether your cotton is successful or not, why should I care? Please give back my money. Arey, you have to give my money back. Now, everyone, let me take another pen. Can I say that the pressure would be immense on these farmers now? And specifically, why 1875? Because the monsoon failed this year. So this led to bad harvest. And on top of that, government increased the revenue demand by almost 50%. Everyone, think about Sandeep, think about Praveen, think about Raj. Number one, they are under huge loan. Number two, they did not get the amount of crop production this year. Government is asking for more revenue. All of you, tell me, will they not be very angry and would decide, let us do a revolt only? Everyone, because now they have no other option. They have got no other option, and that is why, guys, in 1875, riots broke out in these places. Riots, they have started. There is a lot of anger against the money lender. Now, let's take Rohit Kumar is the money lender. So, Sandeep, Kishan, your Anandu, they all have basically done the riot against me. So, those who don't understand the meaning of riots, in Hindi it means danga. So, all of you, in these riots, who is the target? Everyone. The target is money lender, and the debt bonds of the money lenders would be looted. They will loot all those debt bonds. Money lenders, there would be a social boycott of the money lenders, and small peasants stopped paying rent to the government. All of you, will it be successful? Again, partially or largely, I should write largely only, give me a second. largely successful. The government brought the Deccan Agriculturalists Relief Act in 1879. So government again brought a law, and you can ask a very simple question. Why successful? We have studied Mahadev Govind Ranade. He, along with his Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, they helped the peasants in this area. Everyone, am I clear? All of you, am I clear with this? Shyam, very less. See, all of you, social boycott means to boycott someone socially. So the moneylenders were boycotted. Name of the law, Pratik, Deccan Agriculturalist Relief Act 1879. Some of you are asking what type of mains question can be formed in this. Everyone, for practice. And one more thing, please don't ask me at the end of the class the homework questions, because I cannot remember how many questions I gave. Getting my point? So basic idea is, when I'm giving you a homework question, please jot down at least the question, then only. Everyone, let's have a question. Everyone, is the question clear? Question is, peasant revolts were a major challenge for the British rule. Discuss some of the important peasant revolts of the 19th century. Sagar Satyam, these laws give some relief to the peasants, gave them legal remedies that if there is any unreasonable demand, you can do these things. That's the thing. No, there is no official leader here, because again, understand, there are riots. So nobody will be telling that, see, I was a leader in this riot. So as such, no one. No, Anandu, not every demand was accepted. That's the thing. So that's why I'm writing largely successful. Moneylenders only will have the debt bonds, Kishan. You only think, na? Debt bonds, everyone, do you understand what is a debt bond? All of you, do you understand what is debt bond? See, debt bond is a piece of paper on which, for example, Rohit Kumar will keep it with me to say that, okay, how much, let's say, Anandu has taken money from me. So it would be like a collateral where I would know, who has taken what. Loan related bond, agreement paper. Absolutely. Everyone, clear? Should I move ahead? Ahmednagar is in Maharashtra. And please understand, the name of Ahmednagar has been changed. Avnish, you were not there in yesterday's class. Were you? Avnish, were you there in the yesterday's class? See, guys. See, let me tell you one thing. Guys, if you miss out a class, recordings are available. Before the next class, please listen to the recording. Why? Because the things I have already told, and when you ask that again, I don't like that. Yesterday only I told you guys, this chapter is not given that nicely in Bipin Chandra. Okay, so please concentrate and do it from the notes itself and the class. All of you, Eka comes from the word ek. Ek means one. Eka means unity. All of you understanding this? Now, where this is happening in the areas of Awadh, UP. So in Awadh, Hardoi, Anyone from Hardoi? Or anyone from Bahraich? Anyone from Sitapur or Barabanki? Everyone. In these areas, this revolt began, and it started around the same time when, guys, later we will study in India, non-cooperation movement was going on. Everyone, we have not studied non-cooperation movement right now. Please understand, same time when NCM is going on, this was also going. Now, I would expect you people to remember. Everyone, when was Awadh captured by the British? Nobody has written. 1856, under the charges of maladministration. Now you all know, after this, the British introduced new type of revenue administration. Under this, high rents were collected by the zamindars appointed by the British government. And guys, if you don't pay the rent, you would be forcibly evicted from the land. This is if you don't pay. So all of you, is this reason clear? Why are you doing Eka movement? Same reason, that there is a high rent demand by the zamindars, and if you are not paying them, you would be forced out of your own land. And there was one more reason at this point, and that reason was World War I had contributed to rise of food prices. The food prices had gone way up at this point of time. The food prices had gone up like anything. Inflation was very high, and that's why at this moment this movement had begun. Everyone, till here, is it clear? When, where, why? All of you, three things. Kab hua, kahan hua, kyun hua? Now let us come to who. Madari Pasi was a very prominent leader of this revolt. No, Shalu, did I say that? Madari Pasi. So now, what happened in this revolt? See, basically, a no rent, no revenue campaign was started. No rent, no revenue means the peasant will not pay rent to the zamindar, and it is expected the zamindar would not pay the revenue to the British government. All of you tell me, will the zamindars not pay revenue to the government? Everyone, you tell me. Do you think the zamindars would not pay the revenue to the government? They would pay. They would always be the supporters of the British government. So this was more of a no rent campaign. Last thing, everyone. In this, it was decided. Certain rules were made. Number one, pay only the recorded rent. Means, see, initially it was decided that, let's say, Kuraku will pay Rohit Kumar at the end of the year 10 rupees. In the middle of the year, Rohit Kumar said, no, Kuraku, you have to pay 30 rupees this year. So it was decided that Kuraku will not pay the extra rent. What was decided, that should be paid. So pay only the recorded rent and pay on time. Now, guys, invariably Rohit Kumar would try now to evict Kuraku from the land. Rohit Kumar would be like, no, you did not pay me 30 rupees, so please leave my land. So guys, do not leave when the landlord is trying to evict you. If the landlord is trying to throw you out of the land, don't leave. Now, many times the landlord would now say that, okay, Kuraku, if you don't have 20 rupees extra, why don't you work for me for free, let's say in my field for some days? So, in this case, Kuraku has to refuse to do forced labor. He will not do begari. He will not do this serfdom. Of course, remember, it has to be non-violent. So give no help to criminals. And lastly, abide by the decisions of the panchayat. Whatever the panchayat decides, please accept those decisions. Everyone, any doubt in Eka? Sham, but then that would be too generic. So if you can write the exact point, it would be better. Anyone, any doubt? Mega, don't take the help of criminals, don't give help to them. That's the whole idea. You should be, using a correct method. That's the whole idea here. Chituri, what rental part? Rent is what is paid by the peasant to the zamindar, and expectation is that don't pay these rents. These are the guidelines that they have formed. Panchayats are run by the Indian people, Riyaz and Palak. Panchayats are of the Indians. Okay. All of you. Again, the government passed a Awadh Rent Amendment Act 1921, which gave some rights to the peasants. But then the problem was, by 1922, this movement turned violent, and the government was able to suppress this movement in a big manner. If you are doing violence, and everyone, you will see this from here onwards every time, the moment you do violence, the government would be able to suppress you. I'm not telling you right now, but if you have some idea, everyone, how did non-cooperation movement end? Do you have any idea about this? How was the non-cooperation movement ended? Absolutely, chori chora. That was what? Violence. Moment there is a violence, the government, will be getting some ammunitions in their hands. Everyone, no, we are not, please understand, guys, we will study this later. 15th module. Right now, we are in the 10th module, and today we will enter into the 11th module. But then 15th module, we will see later. Okay. Please, there is by mistake one extra slide here. Please cut this slide. This is not related to this. I'll teach this later. Please, this is by mistake a slide has come. Remove it. Last movement. All of you. Tibhaga. All of you. Those who understand Hindi. No issue, Sunil. Do you understand what is the meaning of Tibhaga? Tibhaga. Yes, Shubhangi, you are absolutely correct. That is good. You all are understanding. Tibhaga means 3 parts. Now, everyone, for 2 minutes, focus on the board. Very easy. In Bengal, around 1946-47, this movement happened, which was led by Bengal Kisan Sabhas, and they were affiliated to the communists. All of you, Have you heard this word? Communists. Communist parties? Good. We will study this later. Don't worry about this. Right now, only understand that in Bengal, there were some Kisan Sabhas who were affiliated to the communists and they were leading this particular movement. So, everyone, are the three questions clear? Where? Bengal. When? 1946-47. Who? The communists are leading it. Now, everyone, please understand why. Please focus on the board for 2 minutes, everyone, without asking any other question. There is a commission. The name of the commission is Flood Commission. This commission was formed in 1938. And this commission made a recommendation. What is the recommendation? The recommendation is that 2/3 of the crop share should come to sharecropper and 1/3 should go to the landowner. Now, all of you understand. How many of you have land in your village? Everyone, how many of you have land in your village? Okay. And many of you, do you work on your land? Those who have land in your village, do you work on your land or your parents work on the land? Many of you are writing no. So what happens? Those who do not work, for example, take my example. In my village, I don't have a lot of land, but we have some land. So what my father would have done it, he would have given it on lease to someone else. Whom? Anyone. In Bihar, UP, we call it Bataiya. In Hindi, it is called Bataiya. Some people are saying Ariya, whatever the term might be. So basically what is that Rohit Kumar is the owner of the land, but somebody else has taken the land on lease, rent. And our agreement would be, agreement can be anything, that at the end of the year, he has to pay me a particular amount, or he has to pay, for example, in my village, a lot of this moong dal grows. So what happens is maybe the arrangement would be that 1/3 of the moong dal you will have to give to me. Or it would be very fixed, 40 kg you have to give to me. Or it would be half and half. Everyone, am I clear with this? Now understand, the recommendation is this. But in actual practice, it was 50-50. Guys, in actual practice, what they used to do was 50-50. Half you will take, half will be kept by the sharecropper. So, all of you, do you understand now? Why is this revolt happening? This revolt is happening for the implementation of this commission's report. All of you, why was this being done? This revolt was being done because they wanted that please implement, the farmers wanted this to be implemented. Everyone, am I clear till here? Okay, so that's very bad. That's very bad. Everyone, now, all of you, apply your common sense. Please apply your common sense and tell me, do you or can you think of one reason why this revolt would have started around this point of time? Can you think? Guess. Tukka mariye. Mariye tukka. Palak is correct. Absolutely. All of you, we have studied in 1943 in Bengal, there was a famine. And this famine had led to many landowners selling their land to survive the famine. And the landowners, they were forced to become sharecroppers. When I say landowners, I mean to say cultivator. So till the last year, Rohit Kumar owned this land, but to survive the famine, I sold my land to earn some money. Now on the same land, I am working as a sharecropper. So you all can understand, guys, after this revolt had become very, very powerful. And at the end, government suppressed this revolt and it ended. All of you, why government was able to suppress this revolt? Please look at the time period. We are very close to the independence. The independence movement is going on. And in Bengal, the situation was very, very tense at this point of time. Everyone, I am done with your chapter of peasant revolts. Tibhaga, yesterday I told you, gave one PYQ. It has already given a previous year question. Very simple question. I was giving my prelims this year. I remember, I had not studied Tibhaga. And in the prelims, by looking at the option only, I understood that what Tibhaga was. Because, I come from Bihar. I understand the terminology teen bhag, teen bhaga. Everyone, Himani, I told you, communists. Shalu, I cannot do that here. Very, very, not possible, that thing. I showed you 2-3 places. You will have to do that on your own. Everyone, module 11. Am I clear? New topic and rise of modern nationalism and birth of Congress. And in this chapter, those who are asking the page number, just give me a second. I kept it open only for you people. This is from chapter number 10. Yes, Khushi. Page number 199 onwards. The first part, just give me a second. 199 to 205 is basically causes of the rise of modern nationalism. Pre-Congress association, this is one topic. This is given in page 205 to 207. Birth of Congress is given from 207 till 209. Yes, Kushi. And the moderate phase is given from 209 till, just give me a second, 209 to 218. Everyone, am I clear? Shyam, I'll teach you. Why are you worried? Have patience. Everyone, are the page numbers clear? We will do that, Sanskar. Have patience. No, I have not brought NCERT, Uni, so I cannot tell you which page number. Himani, I told Bipin Chandra only. Please see, I am telling you about Bipin Chandra only. Anupali, we are doing modern history, so this will be modern history only. Think about this. Everyone, chapter is very important from mains perspective. Has given 2 mains question in the last 6 years, and in the last 10 years, around 3 questions in prelims. All the PYQs this week on Saturday. Remember, guys, this week Saturday, last week only I've announced that we'll have an extra class. Kushi, have you attended the earlier classes? Have you attended the earlier 11 class? Everyone, please be aware this week there would be an extra class on the Saturday. Let's start with the first topic here. I've told you the page numbers. I'm not going to repeat this. Please now look at the first part that will be told, Shiva. Payal, yesterday only I told you we will discuss that in another chapter. Guys, please be attentive when I say something. Everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of you. These are 9 reasons for the rise of modern nationalism in our country. Now, everyone, I will start with very easy point here. Tell me, all of you, will you agree and do you understand this 7th point? I'm starting with the easiest. Do you understand this 7th point? Okay. Just give me a second. If it is there, I'll tell you. Not clearly exactly written as a separate point. No issues. Good. Most of you can understand. Let's take example of railways. Earlier, if Rohit Kumar had to travel from Bihar to, let's say, Madras, Rohit Kumar may not have traveled. Why? Because it would have taken me, let's say, 30 to 50 days. But now, because thanks to railways, maybe this timing has reduced to 5 days. So all of you think, will Rohit Kumar now think of traveling or not? Now, a man from Bihar is traveling to Madras. Invariably, what I'm trying to say is people from one area started to get aware about the problems of other areas. Guys, I'm a Bihari. I speak Hindi, but I went to Madras. I met Tamilian brothers where I saw people speaking Tamil. I celebrate maybe Chhat Puja. I'm just giving you an idea. They celebrate some other festival. I started to understand their culture, and there was a feeling of oneness which again started to develop. All of you, when people say railways are an emotion, they are not incorrect. Everyone has a lot of memories attached to railways, and railways have played a huge role in the unification of our country, in the development of this modern nationalism. Similarly, guys, communication. Think now. Telegraph. Within minutes, you can send your information to the other places. All of you, is the 7th point clear? Yes, there is transfer of information. There is no doubt about that. Kuraku will do that in the next point. Okay, all of you, do you understand 8th point? Press. Everyone, do you understand the 8th point? Just give me 1 second. Palak, please mention that again. I'll tell everyone. All of you, do you understand in those days why was press so important? Press started to highlight problems. Now, I am slightly confused. Please understand. I think in your spectrum it is written. In those days, we had around 169 newspapers, and their daily circulation was 1 lakh. So through newspapers, through novels, essays, poetry, through all of these, everyone, national consciousness started to develop. Those who are asking, NCERT page number, chapter 8, page 93 to 95 is this topic, NCERT. No, Shreyash, please understand, all of you. Shreyash is writing that, sir, most of the people are illiterate. How will people support? Shreyash, I don't know whether you know it or not. There used to be a time in our villages, in Hindi we used to call it Chopal. One place, one person would be reading the newspaper and everybody else would be gathered around that person, listening. Oh, okay, tell me. Good. Acha, this has happened. Even now, all of you, let me tell you, 20% of our population is illiterate. Do you think they don't get the information? Of course, there are 100 means of information today. Class 8th Chaitanya. Everyone, in your Bipin Chandra, all of you, in your Bipin Chandra, some names are given here. Please jot down the names, that who are these important people. Now, most of you have heard the name of Rabindranath Tagore and Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Everyone, you know them? They both were writing in Bengali. Similarly, Lakshmi Nath Bez Barua, he is writing in Assamese. Similarly, the third name, Vishnu Shastri Chiplunkar, he is writing in Marathi. Similarly, Subramanya Bharti, he is writing in Tamil. Bhartendu Harishchandra, he is writing in Hindi. And the last name, Altaf Hussain Halli, he is writing in Urdu. Sankarshna, were you there in yesterday's class or not? I'll do that, Shushti, but not from here onwards. Guys, yesterday only I told you the British could not pronounce the word like Chattopadhyay, Mukhopadhyay, and your Bandhopadhyay. That's why the British used for Chattopadhyay Chatterjee, for Mukhopadhyay Mukherjee, for Bandhopadhyay Banerjee. So your Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay or Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, they both are same. Am I clear, everyone? No, Shyam, who said that? Everyone, will you all accept that the British, these press, they started to ask questions. They started to criticize the British government. They started to put forward Indian point of view, and all these contributed in the rise of modern nationalism. Everyone, will you accept this or not? See, this part can come in means. Yes, Tagore also became Thakur. Thakur became Tagore, Swamishri. All of you, some of you are asking me and not waiting for me. Okay, the question will be very simple. The second half of 19th century saw the rise of modern nationalism in India. Discuss the Tulsi Tamil. Subramanya Bharti is a very famous writer from Tamil. 150 words, 10 marker. Everyone, can you understand this? Okay, thank you. All of you, please look at the 9th point. Rediscovery of India's past. Can you understand this point? Everyone. Who is not able to understand this point? Okay. Because Hindi is a very new language, Tulsi. Okay, everyone, tell me one thing. Very simple thing I'm asking you. Will you all agree that the self-confidence of Indians had gone low in those days? Because the British, they kept on saying, we Indians had no civilization. They said we Indians cannot rule ourselves. Everyone, will you admit it or not? No, Athar, don't bring that. Don't write about Indus Valley civilization in this. Everyone, we are around 1880s right now. Indus Valley civilization was discovered in 1920. Please don't write them. Musharraf, we will study that in press chapter. Everyone, did you understand? No IVC here. Am I clear? Now, all of you. Now came many nationalist leaders. These leaders, they started to talk about the cultural heritage of our country. You know, the British say we cannot rule ourselves. Our leaders said, you are wrong. You are totally wrong. Why? They said we had great leaders like Ashoka, we had Chandragupta, Vikramaditya, we had Akbar. Everyone, our leaders, they started to say that, no, you are wrong. And all of you, did we not study? In this work, we were helped by whom? The British and foreign scholars. They helped us. Remember Theosophical Society? They glorified the Indian traditions, Indian past. The British, they are working to bring out the art, the architecture, the literature of our country. Everyone, excavators like Alexander Cunningham, am I clear here? All of you, am I clear with rediscovery of India's past? Each one of you, am I clear with this? Any doubt? Guys, any doubt? Okay. Now tell me one thing. Now tell me, guys, do you think there would be any negative point under this? All of you, do you think there would be any negative point under this? Tell me, Harika, what? What is the negative point? Absolutely, Mokshita Batra, you are correct. Guys, sometimes we did over glorification. Guys, there was a false sense of pride. And this false sense of pride did not allow us to look at some of our wrong things in a critical manner. And on top of that, some people only started to glorify the ancient Indian past, ignoring the medieval, which led to frictions and led to communal sentiments between Hindus and the Muslims. Everyone, hopefully, I'm sure you all are clear with the 9th point. Now, you will tell me 6th point. All of you, do you accept this 6th point or not? Shyam, will you not be proud of your past? I'm living in Bihar. Will I not be proud of, let's say, Taj Mahal? I'm living in Bihar. Will I not be happy to see Meenakshi Temple in Tamil Nadu, Madras? I mean, that means Tamil Nadu, Madurai. Arey, that's my country. I would be proud. Oh my God, we have got a pillar that never gets rusted. I'm very proud of that. It's my country. Even though I'm from Bihar, this is another area. I'm now feeling a sense of oneness. Everyone, am I clear? All of you who does not understand point number 6? Anyone who does not understand point number 6? Someshi, that's why I said that sometimes it should have been taken critically, but that was not done. Okay, I'll take another slide, everyone. And I'm writing unification of the country. Okay. Unification of the country politically, economically, administratively. Now, please help me, everyone. All of you tell me, after the decline of Mughals, what happened in our country politically? Everyone, you will help me. After the decline of Mughals, what happened in our country politically? fragmentation, regional powers got developed. Okay, there were a lot of political vacuum and all that. Okay, everyone, chalo, theek hai. Maratha, Sikh, Awadh, Jat, Hyderabad, Mysore, Kerala, Karnataka, Bengal. Did it develop or not? Now, all of you, you tell me. Will I be correct to say Britishers unified us? They won all these areas, one by one. They defeated Marathas, they defeated Sikh, they defeated the Mysore, and in other places, subsidiary alliance or doctrine of lapse. Through all this, what they did was they brought the modern shape of India. Everyone, will you accept this or not? Okay, guys, can I say the British unified us administratively? All of you, can I say this? Yes, because they brought a unified, uniform, modern system of government. So now all of you tell me, who is your queen? If you are living in those days, yes, of course, they brought laws. All of you tell me, who is your queen? Victoria. Tell me, who is your viceroy? Maybe Canning. So administratively also, they unified us. Last, guys, tell me, did they unify us economically? Of course, their rule was oppressive. I'm not saying they ruled on us in a very bad manner. Now, everyone, if Indian good has to go outside, high charges. Their goods, low charges. Through this, they did what? They destroyed our self-sufficient economy. They did bring some modern industries, and through their policies, they joined the fate, the economic fate of Indians got joined. Guys, I'll give you one example here. All of you, you studied na famines. Everyone, tell me, did you study famines or not? Pooja, this is your first class. Everyone, did you study famines or not? Now you all tell me. If we hear that in one area of our country, thousands of people are dying, will you feel angry at the British or not? Tell me. Will you be angry at them or not? Of course, guys, introduction of railway also joined us economically. Introduction of railways, that also helped us. Yes, Someshri, you can say that. Yes, later they brought the unified budget for the whole country. Everyone, yes, postal services was brought by them. See, I think enough on this point. All of you, is the third point clear? Is the third point clear? Anyone who does not understand third point? Tulsi, they are happening. Now, guys, we will study education chapter separately. But you all tell me, who introduced English in our country? Did English act as a common language or not? Can I say that English acted as a link language or not? Everyone, you tell me. Yes, Macaulay, we will see him later. We are still using it. I'm not denying that. So English language brought a certain level of, I would say, unitedness feeling of that amongst us. Mokshit Batra, that's another argument, not here. Every one of you, tell me, it became the language for spreading of modern ideas, the modern knowledge. Of course, see, again, guys, I'm not saying that English did everything good only. It did divide the country also. There was one class which was the educated urban people, and there was another class which was the rural class. So there is no doubt our leaders, initial day, like Dadabhai Naroji, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, Gandhi, everybody, that's why they all always agitated that there should be, bigger role for the Indian languages. There is no doubt about that. Everyone, is this point clear? No, please understand. Okay, everyone, for 1 minute, listen to me. Think one example of, let's say, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Everyone, you have heard his name? Heard his name? Great moderate leader. Now, he was Western educated. Similarly, there were many others like Dadabhai Naroji, I mentioned, Sayyid Ahmad Khan, I mentioned. All of you understand, these educated Indians were the first people to understand the humiliation of foreign rule. Their thinking was very, very ahead of the time. Everyone, they understood the evil effects of the British rule. Remember, drain of wealth was given by whom? All of you. Who gave drain of wealth? Dadabhai Naroji. Who helped him in this? R.C. Dutt wrote, Mahadev Govind Ranade, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, G. Subramaniam Iyer. These are the initial lot of educated people who started to, Uni Morarji Desai, how will he come here? Who started to think about a modern, strong, prosperous, and of course, united India. Am I clear, everyone? All of you, am I clear here? Thank you. All of you, tell me, are these educated people not forming the middle class? Everyone, think about this. Are these educated people only not forming the middle class? They are. Now, let's say Rohit Kumar is a very nicely, educated man in those days. He became the clerk. By English will give away this position only. So this new Babu is this middle class intelligentsia. All these leaders who were Western educated, they formed this middle class intelligentsia at this point of time. Everyone, would you agree this? Of course, guys, if railways came, telegraph came, some more opportunities came for Indians, and this formed the middle class, Western educated. They started, Rohit Kumar every day goes to the office, observes whom? The British man. He started wearing the clothes like him, started to speak the language like him, started to act and behave like him. But then, when he compared our situation to the situation of Britishers, he understood that the bad rule of Britishers have contributed to our decline. Our lawyers, our doctors, these all are the middle class intelligentsia at this point of time. All of you, clear? Clear with fifth point? Hopefully, everybody will understand first point. Yes, Himani, because they were mostly in Bengal in those days. That's why. See, all of you, hopefully, I think none of you would say that any of your queries are not resolved by me or SMEs. I think you get 100% resolution with regards to your queries. So feel, that point. Tell me, everyone, is the first point clear or not? All of you, point number one. Clear? No, you will study French Revolution, Prasad, in world history. I'm not going to teach you world history right now. Just understand that French Revolution, which took place in 1789, was a very, very great event, far ahead of its time. And this brought the ideas of liberty, equality, fraternity, and these worldwide concepts, which ultimately contributed to the growth of nationalism, the self-determination, also helped our country, because our Western educated leaders of that era, they could see what was correct, what was incorrect. Last point, Indian Renaissance is nothing but Indian rebirth. Because of all these reasons, cumulatively, we could see that there was a rebirth, and in this, the role played by our socio-religious reformers like Swami Vivekanand has to be acknowledged. Great role. Okay. Now, everyone, come to this fourth point. All of you. Everyone, clear till here? No, Renaissance literally means Avnish rebirth. That's the meaning of that particular birth. Now, let me come to the fourth point. Everyone. Those who are asking for the break, please remember, this is a 3.5 hour class. I cannot give break after every 1 hour. You are in a very wrong class. Whether you admit it or not, whether you like it or not, I'm really sorry. But please understand, you are preparing for UPSC. Breaks are not given after every 1 hour. I'm really sorry for that. Please have at least 50% of the class to get a break. Now, all of you see here. This slide is very important for prelims. Siddhant, that much you should also do. You cannot, guys, it's not a spoon feeding class. Just give me a second. I'm remembering one more. Okay. Everyone, now let's start with one by one. All of you, do you remember 6th chapter? We studied civil services, 6th module. All of you, can you remember civil services? We studied it. Okay. Now, those who have done it, tell me. Lytton reduced maximum age from 21 to 19. All of you, do you remember? Everyone, Lytton has further reduced this by 2 years. Now, you all tell me, will you be angry on Lytton or not? Your 2 attempts have gone. Many of you even did not hear about this, and done. Your attempts are over. At the age of 19, your civil services dreams will now remain dream only. Now, all of you, in that chapter only, we also studied about statutory civil services. Everyone, do you remember this? 1/6 of openings to be filled by nomination. And they would be from Indian ruling families. Now, all of you tell me, does these changes in civil services not make you angry? Everyone, both these make good. Now come to the next one. All of you again, Unit number 6. Did we study famine chapter or not? So 1876-77, we have this big famine which is impacting all of the country. All of you, according to R.C. Dutt, in 1 year, 50 lakh people, they died. Everyone, don't you think so many people have died, you will blame the British for this? Every one of you, will you blame the British for this or not? Because they are not taking care of you properly. And on top of that, all of you, on top of this, the Britishers are celebrating at this moment through Delhi Darbar. Same time, the Britishers have organized this Grand Delhi Darbar. Indians are suffering from famine. People are dying because of no food, and here these people are enjoying. All of you, will the nationalism not rise in you? Will you not think that had there been an Indian government, maybe this would not have happened? For those who don't understand what is a Delhi Darbar, there were 3 Delhi Darbars altogether. One here, another here, and third in this time. These Delhi Darbars were organized for a new king or queen when they were. Shreyank, I did not get your question. Krishna, that bombing will happen later when they were arriving in India. So basically, guys, in this Delhi Darbar, the coronation of the queen took place. Everyone, am I clear? What is Delhi Darbar? If there is a new king, new queen, they visit all their colonies, so they would come to India also. So a grand occasion, and people would be invited for this. All of you, who is the Governor General both the time? Again, everyone, am I clear? Everyone, am I clear with this? Now, Shreyank, I'll not get into that. You can understand why. Everyone, see here. Vernacular press. Vernacular. Guys, vernacular means a press in any native language apart from English. So, for example, native means example is Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, Tamil, etc. So, what is happening is, again, this man Lytton brought a vernacular press act around 1878. Why? Guys, the Indian newspapers, they were heavily criticizing the British government. So please understand, vernacular press was heavily criticizing Indian, I should say British rather, because you'll get confused. Criticizing British rule and British policies. So all of you, to crush this, Lytton brought this act. This act is called Gagging Act, because under this, if they stop your paper, you have no right to appeal. You have no right to appeal at this point of time. You cannot go to a higher court. And number two, no discrimination. Sorry. Number two, guys, there is a discrimination here, that is between the English and the vernacular press. That is, only the local newspapers were forced to follow this. In fact, I can give you one example. Uni, can you see this? I can give you an example. Amrita Bazar Patrika, in those days, from Bengali, converted itself to English newspaper in order to, move out of this particular act. Can you understand, guys? Please understand, the whole purpose of Vernacular Press Act was only one. No, vernacular papers were banned. Criticism is not being banned. The whole paper would be banned. So the whole purpose by which Lytton had brought this act was to stop the criticism of the British rule. So any Indian newspaper or journal who is doing the criticism, they could be banned by this particular act. Last thing, all of you, Lytton also brought an Indian Arms Act. So now, to keep arms, Indians needed licenses. So, but obvious thing, the British would not provide you licenses, and thus you would never ever have arms with you. All of you, please see. Vernacular Press Act brought by Lytton. Great Indian Famine happened during the time of Lytton. Delhi Darbar happened during the time of Lytton. All the changes of civil services happened during the time of Lytton. And Lytton only brought the Indian Arms Act. So everyone, can I write? All of you, can I write? These are all reactionary policies of Governor General Lytton, who ruled from 1876 to 1880. And that's why I call Lytton the Gulshan Grover of India. He's a bad man. He's a bad guy. Shalu, how can that be the case? Think, use common sense. Please see here. What is his tenure? Do you see this? Last, all of you, Ilbert Bill controversy happened during the time of Ripon, 1880 to 84. And remember, he is a very, very good man. So I should tell you here only, this act, Vernacular Press Act, was repealed by Ripon. Vernacular Press Act was ended by Ripon. Am I clear, everyone? Ripon is a good man, the next Governor General. Now, what does he want? Wants to abolish judicial disqualification of Indians on the racial basis. Anyone, can you tell me what is the judicial disqualification we are facing here? Anyone? British judge can listen matter to Indian as well as British person. Indian judge can only listen to the matter regarding Indians. Everyone, is this clear? If you are a British judge, you can listen to the matter related to both these people, whereas Indian judge cannot relate or cannot hear the matter related to English people. So Ripon wanted that this thing should be ended. He wanted to give similar powers to Indians as the British. So guys, his friend Ilbert brought a bill in House of Commons, but here he faced a lot of opposition from European community. All of you, tell me, will you all not see that these Britishers, they simply hate us? These people, they simply don't want us to be treated as equal to them. All of you, will you agree to this or not? Everyone. Guys, the first topic of this unit is done. Hopefully, all of you, can you now write this question? Everyone, can you write this question? The second half of 19th century saw the rise of modern nationalism in India. Discuss the reasons. And can I ask you guys, my request to you is, as a sample, write this question for a 250 word as well as for 150 words. See why I am telling you to do this. Understand, when you write same answer for different word length, you will understand that if I have to write a smaller answer, what points I can remove, what things I can not explain in that detail. And similarly, if I have to write an answer in a lengthier words, what all should I explain more? Everyone, you know, before 2012, I have given the mains. In 2011 mains, sorry. In 2012 mains, that is till 2012, we used to get separate extra page. We used to ask, Madam, extra page. There were word limitations, but the booklet structure was not there. Before 2008, there was, as much you wanted to write, you could write. But then, now the challenge for us is always to see that whether we can write in a stipulated number of words or not. Everyone, am I clear? No, you don't get extra sheets now. I made one mistake. I should have written the topic at the top. I'm not going to rub that. The next topic that we will start after the break is pre-Congress associations. That is Congress. We'll study about that, formed in 1885. But then before Congress also, there were many organizations which were there in Bengal, Bombay, Madras, and abroad. Everyone, one thing, please understand, this page which I wrote will be very important for prelims. Already UPSC question has come almost on every topic here. And all of you, I have already told you that these two slides, rise of modern nationalism, I gave you a practice question also, is very important for mains. Nikhil, give me at least 24 hours. Rest. This topic, pre-Congress associations, is also important for prelims. Already one question has been asked. I don't think another question should come, but if there is another question, we shall see that. Everyone, am I clear? A lot of you sit only for the break. For those people your 10 minutes break. Thank you. Okay. If you see here, everyone, we are in the pre-Congress associations. And we can divide the pre-Congress associations based on two parameters. One parameter can be, you divide this on the basis of years, time period. So you can say that somewhere before, let's say 1850, or you can say somewhere after 1850. Everyone, can you see this? This side classification is on the basis of time. On the other hand, Bengal, Bombay, Madras, and abroad, this sort of classification, everyone, is on the basis of what? Area, location. So some would be from Bengal, some would be from Bombay, some would be from Madras, some would be from abroad. Am I clear with this, everyone? All of you? Okay. So think about this. The associations which were formed before 1850, everyone, who would be member of them? Who all would be their members? Think about this. Absolutely. The wealthy people, those who are aristocratic people, these would be the people of who would be joining these societies, and they would usually be in their character local or regional. They would usually be very, very localized when it comes to their characters. If anyone asks you if they have formed association, they must be having some demands. So all of you remember always, their demands were mostly that please do some administrative reforms. They would demand association of Indians with the administration and demand the spread of education in those days. Everyone, am I clear? Now, just go this side. Second half of 19th century. This time, it would be educated middle class. All of you, who are these educated middle class? Each one of you, who are these educated middle class? Doctor, lawyer, teacher, journalist. Now, will they be local in character? No, they would have wider perspective and a very much larger agenda. Everyone, am I clear here? All of you. Now tell me, guys, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, he was associated with which political body? All of you. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was associated with which political parties? Uni, you are wrong. Purva, wrong. Mohan Raj, wrong. 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 Shreyank, wrong. Priyanka, wrong. All of you, please remember, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He is a pioneer of these, but was not associated with any political body. Those who are writing Brahmo Samaj, those who are writing Arya Samaj, those who are writing Atmiya Sabha, remember they are not political bodies. Getting my point? So guys, this work of organizing associations was left to his supporters. It was his supporters who did this particular work. Everyone, am I clear till here? All of you. Any doubt till here? Everyone. Because now what I'm going to do is slightly factual. Slightly factual, guys. For example, see here, I'll use 3 pens. Let's start with one example. Abroad. 1866. An association was formed in, I should write, just a second. I'll write London here. Dada Bhai Naroji has formed an association known as East India Association. Everyone, look here. The year is 1866. The person who forms is Dada Bhai Naroji, and the body that he forms is known as East India Association. Last question is, why does he form it? To promote the cause of India in England and to influence the British people to promote Indian welfare. So basically, he remains over there. He remains over there with one purpose: to help the Indians at that point of time. Cause of India. He is living in England. He is trying to work for India. Everyone, am I clear with this? All of you. Is abroad clear to you? Similarly, Madras in 1884, many people, I'm writing one name, P. Anand Charlu. He is a Congress leader who later became the Congress president in 1891. He has formed a body called Madras Mahajan Sabha. He has formed this particular body. Just give me one more minute. Similarly, in Bombay, in the year 1867, few minutes back, we have studied Mahadev Govind Ranade is forming a body called Pune Sarvajanik Sabha. Everyone, where have we studied Pune Sarvajanik Sabha? Everyone, where did we study? Yes, Deccan Peasant Movement. So the major purpose of this was to serve as a bridge between the government and the people. In Bombay only, another body was formed in 1885 by Badruddin Tyabji, K.T. Telang, and Firoz Shah Mehta. Guys, all these are big Congress leaders of later days. And Badruddin Tyabji and Firoz Shah Mehta will also become Congress presidents. What is the name of their body? The name is Bombay Presidency Association. Everyone, is this much clear? Bombay and Madras, yes, they are. Satyam, I said there are many founders. Please understand, I wrote one, but in Madras, for example, apart from P. Anand Challu, G. Subramanian Iyer, Vijay Raghav Chariyar, all these are the founders. Now come to the most important and the biggest one. Again, let me take green. All of you. 1836. Associates of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. They form Banga Bhasha. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Banga Bhasha Prakashika Sabha. So they have formed this particular body. Now, all of you, when I was teaching you Socio Reform Association, I took the name of one person who always opposed Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Do you remember that name? Priyanka is correct. Radhakant Deb. See, those who say the answer first, I only take their name. Others are also correct, but then Priyanka was the first person. Please remember, guys, the purpose of this body was the welfare of the peasants. So very soon, in 1838, under the leadership of Radhakant Dev, another body was founded. Just give me a second. Zamindari Association, which in English they also called as Land Holders Society. And the chief purpose of this was nothing but, as the name clearly says, protection of interests of landholders or landowners. Everyone, am I clear? All of you. I said this is for the protection of the peasants, Mohammed. Now, all of you, very soon, let me take green now. Very soon, in 1843, Bengal British India Society is formed with almost same purpose. But there is a problem. The problem is neither the Zamindari Association nor the Bengal British India Society is getting a lot of support. So, in 1851, Landholders Society plus Bengal British India Society, they both merge and form British Indian. Everyone, both these previous bodies of 1843 and 1838 came together and in 1851 formed a new body. Lastly, guys, around 1875, Shishir Ghosh started a body called Indian League with the purpose to instill nationalism amongst everyone. Till here, any doubt? All of you. Sham, the main purpose of all these bodies is the betterment of the Indian people. Of course, they are targeting the different section. So somebody is targeting betterment of Zamindar, somebody else. Shalu, I said they are not working properly. They are not getting the support. So they merged. Yes, Anurag, you are correct. Guys, I don't have space available. So I am taking some space this side. Last body is 1876. Body's name is Indian Association of Calcutta, or simply Indian National Association, formed by Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose. And guys, the purpose is again same: unify people on common political grounds. So this body, which was there called Indian League, was superseded by this particular body in the next year. You can see their purpose is almost same. Everyone, the entire topic of pre-Congress association at one place in front of you. Trust me, you will never have to go to any other source. This is more than enough. If you don't read the book, no problems. Should you remember them? I would say yes. Prelims question have come on this. And how will the prelims question be there? Let me show you a sample. Prelims question will say, following are few facts about pre-Congress association. They will say, East India Association, with its headquarter in Calcutta. No, headquarter was London. Next line, they may say that Landholders Society formed on the inspiration of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Wrong. He is not involved with that. Third, they may say Badruddin Tyabji, an important leader of Pune Sarjanik Sabha. No. Everyone, do you understand? And anyway, Saturday class, I will show you the PYQ. Already, there has been a PYQ from this area also. Prelims question has come. And that's why I think there is less chance of any question on this. We are done with this. Moving to a very, very important topic. Congress. Everyone. Yes, Surya, I told. Gokul Das Tejpal Sanskrit Pathshala, Bombay. At this place, in December 1885, Congress is formed and their first president is Vomesh Chandra Banerjee. Vomesh Chandra Banerjee is the first president. Dufferin was the Governor General at this point of time, and Ellen Octavian Hume, A.O. Hume, played a very important role in its formation. All of you, The first session of Congress altogether had 72 delegates. Like example, Badruddin Tyabji. One very important name here. Two very important absentees are Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose. They both were absent because they were busy with some other conference at this point of time. Everyone, any doubt till this much facts? These are facts. Nothing to teach. These are general knowledge facts which you can remember for any exam. I don't understand what you are writing, Atish. Delegates means participants, Palak. And please, guys, don't ask me word meanings this side. You have doubt section for that. Yes, Zeba. This is the place where it was founded. Chitturi, I don't know who is he. It's the name of a place in Bombay. Gokul Das Tejpal Sanskrit Pathshala means college. Chalu, no, they did not attend. Utkarsh, we are not, preparing for that, but you are right. Okay, that's the place, Roshan. Here, the first session happened. In this place, the first session of Congress happened. W.C. Banerjee is the first president. Okay. How many of you have heard this word? Safety valve. All of you. Okay, some people are still stuck here. See, please remember. Full name, Ellen Octavian Hume. For those, I told you, he is a retired civil servant. President Payal, first president. He was a retired civil servant and he was a political liberal who believed that the legitimate demands of educated Indians should be met. So he really wanted that some of the demands of the Indians should be accepted. Am I clear, everyone? All of you? Okay, now tell me, what do you understand by safety valve? Literal meaning. I'm not asking about the theory. What is a safety valve? Okay, some people are writing it is used in boiler. So why is it used? What is the purpose of a safety valve? For the protection, so that, to control the pressure, to release the pressure in a, channelized and controlled manner. Okay, done. All of you, safety valve. This theory, for the first time, originated from the writing of William Wedderburn's biography of A.O. Hume, which he wrote in 1913. Please understand, guys, in 1913, William Wedderburn was writing a biography of A.O. Hume. And in this, for the first time, William Wedderburn talked about this theory of safety valve. In this, William Wedderburn writes that according to the writings of those days, it got showed that lower classes were planning a conspiracy to overthrow the British government. So, guys, they say, William Wedderburn in his writing says that we got some documents, secret documents, which showed that the lower classes might be thinking about a big movement against the British government. Because of this, Hume met Dufferin. Now you can see, guys, Dufferin is the Governor General from 1884 to 1888. So Dufferin and Hume, they met. And according to this theory, they decided to form an Indian organization. Now, guys, what would be the purpose of this Indian organization? The purpose of this will be, according to this theory, the purpose is to serve as a safety valve by opening line of communication between British and the Indian people. That means, guys, let's say if Bhavna, if Kishan, if Harshita, if Himani, these people have any issues with Rohit Kumar, they should first of all tell me. It should not be that they do a protest. So the Indians, they should first of all talk to these British authorities through the medium of Indian National Congress rather than coming out on the roads. Now, guys, this, according to Bipin Chandra, is a myth. Bipin Chandra, the historian, says there is no logic, there is no truth to this. Whereas those who say they are supporters, those who believe in safety valve, they believe the myth is that this organization was for the benefit of, British rule. Everyone, till this point, any doubt? Guys, this, how did it become popular? Give me 1 minute. In the next slide, Rajneesh, who would be lower class? DV, you cannot expect everything. You can use the PPT, you can use the slides. Everything is in the slide also. If you want me to continuously write, think about my hand also. Pratik, that this is for the benefit of the British rule. Okay. Sudeep, he is a historian and he has written these history books. Okay, all of you, I'm taking one extra slide. This theory was later made popular by certain individuals like Lala Lajpat Rai, MS Golwalkar, R. Palme Dutt, CF Andrews, and Girija Mukherjee. Everyone, Lala Lajpat Rai was an extremist Congress leader. Represents, MS Golwalkar represents right wing. R. Palme Dutt represents left wing. These two people represent the liberals. If you see here, he wrote it in 1916. MS Golwalkar 1939, and they wrote in 1938. His magazine was V. His was India Today. His was Young India. And his was The Rise and the Growth of the Congress in India. Everyone, is the first column clear? Four major leaders: Lalaji, MS Golwalkar, R. Palmedat, and CF Andrews and Girija Mukherjee. Guys, second column. Lalaji is an extremist Congress leader, Golwalkar is a right-winger, R. Palmedat is a left-winger, and CF Andrews and Girija Mukherjee are the liberals. For those who don't understand the concept of right and left, either in your governance or in your polity, guys, there is a chapter called political parties. Open your Lakshmikant any day, you will get under that. Political parties are classified from left to right. So, for example, your communists, they are leftists. Right wing, BJP is a right wing party. And in the center, you have parties like Congress. You will study this in your polity. I'm not going to teach that. Okay. No, Sham. And you can see their work. So Young India is Lalaji, V is the work of MS Golwalkar, India Today is the work of R. Palmedat, and the rise and the growth of the Congress in India is CF Andrews and Girija Mukherjee. So if you see here, Lala Lajpat Rai, an extremist Congress leader, in 1916, in his writings Young India, he used the theory of safety valve. Now you all will say, bhai, he's a Congress leader. Why is he using this theory? So guys, he popularized this theory and used it to attack the moderates in Congress. We will study today only. In those days, Congress was divided in moderates and the extremists. He is an extremist Congress leader. So in order to attack the moderate leaders, he said, "Arey, you people, you were formed by Dufferin for the betterment of the British rule. He said, you wanted to protect, save the British Empire from the dangers." Everyone, is Lalaji clear? All of you, is Lalaji clear? Why is he using this theory? He is using this theory to attack the liberals, or sorry, to attack the moderates, saying that, see, you are basically a product of Dufferin's mind. Now, all of you, MS Golwalkar, he is coming from right-wing side. So he uses the theory to attack Congress for its secularism. So in his pamphlet V, he is using this theory. He is saying that, see, Congress, a secular party, is basically anti-national. Why? Because he's saying Congress was formed by, again, your Dufferin, Britishers, to protect themselves. So he is using this theory for that particular work. Similar ideology, guys, because in those days, communists were against Congress. So R. Palmedat, he wrote this around 1940 and used the same theory to attack Congress for saying and to show that, see, Congress is the brainchild of Britishers. So it is basically for the well-being of Britishers that this political party was formed in those days. Last is, these two are liberals. And in their paper, The Rise and the Growth of Congress in India, their argument is, we are happy that Congress was formed because it helped to avoid unnecessary bloodbath. See, their point is that, see, we don't look into whether this theory is correct or not. We simply say we are happy that Congress was formed, because Congress was formed, and that's why our freedom struggle happened in a I would say, non-violent manner. Unnecessary bloodbath did not happen. All of you, I clearly said, and please listen to me once, I clearly said, according to Bipin Chandra, this theory is a myth. Satya Prasad, please see this thing. Am I clear? All of you, this is 4 people saying. I don't say everybody has to believe this. Some people are saying, why are you thinking? अरे भाई समझो ना, कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं ये थ्योरी है, बाकी लोग कह रहे नहीं है. So why are you arguing that if this is the case, why are other people joining Congress? This is, again I'm saying, history is viewpoint. Some people believe in that, other people don't believe. My opinion is A.O. Hume played a very important role, but I believe in what Bipin Chandra says, it's a myth. And again, I was asked this question in my interviews, and there also I said very, very clearly, this is a myth. Why it is a myth? Anyone who wants to know why it is a myth, please understand. There is a book called India's Struggle for Independence. In that book, almost Bipin Chandra has written 10 pages why this theory is a myth. I'm not getting into that. The whole arguments, all the things he has brought. In fact, Shalu, please understand. Do you understand? He's an extremist leader. He's attacking moderate leader. Same thing I'm saying 3 times I have said. See, I'm not here sitting to clarify something which I clarified 2 times earlier also. See, you are disturbing the pace. No, he is a part of Congress. Lalaji is a part of Congress. No, they can ask you questions from general studies. Now, all of you, some people say this theory, safety valve, is wrong. Rather, there is another theory which is totally correct, which is the theory of lightning Congress. The lightning conductor. What is lightning conductor, guys? Anyone? What is lightning conductor? Do you understand what is a lightning conductor? Yes, it is used in buildings. DV, these classes are for 3.5 hours every day. This is your first day, so understand. Guys, if this is a very big building, at the top of this, like this, there will be a lightning conductor. So if tomorrow there is a big lightning, the light, the electricity would come like this and go into the earth for earthing. Any copper plate, anything can be there. So this way, everyone, buildings get what? Building is protected from lightning. Everyone, is lightning conductor clear? All of you, is lightning conductor clear? So all of you, some people are saying we used A.O. Hume as a. Other leaders, they are saying, other leaders, they say safety valve is wrong. Safety valve is a myth. It is not correct. They say rather we used A.O. Hume. Now you all will say how? Understand, guys. Their point is A.O. Hume is an Englishman. And they say if he remains associated with Congress, the British would not do anything drastic against Congress. So guys, their other leaders are saying safety valve nahi hai. It is not a safety valve. Rather, it is lightning conductor. That is, we used A.O. Hume. A.O. Hume did not use us. We used A.O. Hume as a lightning conductor. Because if he remains with us, invariably, what happens is that there is an Englishman with us. And this Englishman helps us to protect Congress. Because if there would not have been an Englishman, all of you think, very easily, they could have crushed Congress. All of you, can you understand this? For those who are demanding a mains question for this, the question will be, there were many theories Yes, it's like a shield associated with the formation of Congress. Safety valve was one of the most prominent. Explain this theory along with the opinion of some of the most prominent supporters of this theory. 150 10 marker. Arjun, I don't think that's the clear thing. Everyone, in prelims also it can be there. And Arjun, I think you are totally wrong. There is no safety valve today. Everyone, is this clear? Just give me a second. The question is clear. Please write the question here only. I'll not be, or later you can do it from the recordings. Don't ask me at the last because I cannot remember how many questions we, wrote on this. See, all of you, you tell me. If you write there that according to Lala Lajpat Rai, according to MS Golwalkar, according to R. Palmedat, will that give you better marks? Or will it be that according to me, according to my friend, according to my WhatsApp university, this is true? All of you tell me. Everyone. Sanskar, please see. Of course, the PPT has to be provided, so I'm providing it. But I cannot bring new things now. So guys, always remember, if you are writing as somebody big, prominent, it would be much more easier. All of you. Last topic, which we will start today and do till tomorrow. Moderate phase of Congress. Everyone. 1885 till 1905, the first 20 years of Congress history is moderate phase. Now, there are 2-3 simple questions here. Everyone. Number one, why are they called moderate? All of you. Why this word moderate? They could have used some other word also. Nagina, IAS Live at Byju's.com. Everyone, why moderate only? Molly, yes, you are correct. Not radical, Zeba, you are correct. Absolutely, Sanskar, Arshdeep, Shreyank, Avnish. No, Avnish, you are wrong. Mokshita Batra, to a certain extent. Anurag, correct. Ashutosh, okay. Nancy, okay. Okay, good. Guys, the first thing is, everyone tell me, they have a sense of faith in British sense of justice. They feel that one day the Britishers would definitely do good to them. All of you, do you understand this point? They believe our association with the Britishers in the long will be helpful to us. Their second point is, which you all are writing, most of the demands that they will make here, they were constitutional. Most of their demands that they made here were constitutional demands. That is, all those were within the framework of the British rule. Whatever the British have allowed, they will only do those demands. And the third, their methods of struggle, like prayer, petition, like your resolutions, this also was clearly indicating that they were moderate in nature. Everyone, is it clear why moderate word? All of you, am I clear why moderate? So all of you, if tomorrow there is a UPSC question and they give you the names of 6-7 leaders and ask which of the following are moderate leaders. So for example, let's say, Again, the leaders would be from Bengal, Maharashtra, which included Gujarat, your Andhra, and Tamil Nadu, UP, and of course, there would be some Englishmen, like abroad people. So, guys, if anyone asks you, who are these? So you can name A.O. Hume, William, Wedderburn. Similarly, if somebody is asking you here, UP, guys, we have studied him, Madan Mohan Malviya. Similarly, if somebody is asking these, in the morning only, Madras Mahajan Sabha, the leaders which we saw. Guys, Madras, Gujarat, we have studied all these names. Dada Bhai Naroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Firoz Shah Mehta, M.G. Ranade. And those who are asking who are from Bengal, you have studied S.N. Banerjee, W.C. Banerjee, R.C. Dutt, Ras Bihari Ghosh. All of you, is this clear? Who are the moderate leaders? In fact, no, Tilak and all are extremist leaders. We will study about them tomorrow. Tilak, Aurobindo Ghosh, Lala Lajpat Rai, these are extremist leaders. They are not moderate leaders. Everyone, is this clear? Don't bring Gandhiji right now. Jyoti, I just now said, why moderate? No, see, we have. Please don't bring Subhash Chandra Bose, guys. Subhash Chandra Bose his birth is 1897. His birth is 1897. Why are you bringing S.C. Bose here? I've written Firoz Shah Mehta. You can write Firoz Shah Mehta also. Dinsha Vacha also. Many. Guys, extremists we will study tomorrow. Yes, Satyam. No, please don't bring Subhash Chandra Bose here. As simple as that. Please don't bring Rabindranath Tagore. Please don't use these names. You will lose your marks. Shubham, no, don't bring him right now. Guys, those who are writing Aurobindo Ghosh, Lalaji, Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Paul, they are extremist leaders. Priyanka Ras Bihari Ghosh. Everyone, is this much clear? More or less, Megha, you are correct. No. Just a second, guys. By mistake, it has happened. Dinsha Vacha would be here. And by mistake, I wrote here. These two will be rubbed from here. Yes, DV. Okay. Everyone, let's use the pestle framework again. All of you, if tomorrow there is a question, and maybe this is the last topic for the day, all of you, tomorrow there is a question. What are their demands? Use the pestle framework. They would make certain political demands. They would make certain economic demands. They will, of course, would have certain social demands. Guys, economic cannot be here. Environment cannot come here. So please understand, we will bring some military demands, and lastly, some administrative demands. Now, under political only, constitutional will come. Everyone, you have not studied right now, but then in those days, do you know there was a legislative council? All of you, do you have any idea that there was a legislative council? Yes, Arjun, you can do that. Guys, I will teach this Saturday in the extra class. Those who are asking about the PITS India Act, Regulating Act, all these acts in Saturday's class we will do. Don't worry about that. So please understand, Their political demand was that these legislative councils, they should be expanded. Guys, means expanded means please include more Indians in the council. Everyone, is this clear? Everyone, is this clear? More Indians in the council. And their other demand was, reform of the council. Reform means more powers to the council, especially in the matters related to finance. Everyone, are the two demands clear to you people? Yes, Zeba, they were. We will study this. Don't worry about this. Everyone, are these two demands and are the political demands clear to you? Okay. Now, very simple. You all think here. Everyone, you think. If you were a leader of those days and you were asked to make some economic demands, everyone tell me, will your first demand not be that there should be a reduction in the tax? All of you. Will you be not making this as your first demand? That see, you are taking a lot of taxes, please reduce that. Number two, guys, you all have studied. Your second demand will be, by you are doing a lot of drain of wealth. Please check this, stop it, reduce it. But this is too much right now. Now, a lot of famines come to your country, guys. So you would say, please give irrigation facilities to farmers. You will make some agricultural demands also at this point of time. And in those days, there was a salt tax. You would demand abolition of the salt tax also. You will say that, see, salt is an item consumed by everyone. Please abolish this tax which you are taking from us. Everyone, are the economic demands clear? See, all of you, please listen to me one thing. Please listen to me one thing very clearly. A lot of you are writing different points. See, think about this. Congress is in its early days. Do you think from day one they will make all the demands? Please think like this. Many of you are writing this also, they would have demanded. Don't write that. Please only restrict yourself to what I write. Because maybe in the first 20 years, they wouldn't have demanded that. And you would get wrong and you would get negative marks for this. Please restrict your answer to the points that I am writing, because I have gone through Spectrum, Bipin Chandra, your Shivani, your TMH book, and from all these books, I have got these things. Getting my point? So my point to you people would be, don't go beyond them, because see, I'm also, I'm somebody who would have read these books. In the books, none of the books they have mentioned the other demands. So maybe the initial day Congress would not have made those demands. So don't write on your own. Am I clear? Now, guys, think about the military demands. Today only we studied Arms Act. So all of you, can I say they would have demanded repealing of Arms Act? Everyone, this is a bad law. Please remove it. Can I say, guys, they would have demanded that please appoint Indians also in higher positions in army. Everyone, day before yesterday we studied that all the high posts were reserved for the Britishers in those days. Last but not the least, everyone, will you not demand that please do a reduction as far as the expenditure on army is concerned? Reduce the money which you are using on army and rather use it for the people. Amit, we did Arms Act today only in the Litton topic. Were you in the class or not? We did the Arms Act today only. Everyone, reduce the money and this money can be used for which all places? All of you, where can you use this money? Welfare activities. Which welfare activity? education, health, sanitation. Use it on these things. Rather than using the money on army, use it, open more schools, more colleges. Try to improve the condition of plantation laborers. Everyone, did we study this ever? Did we study the condition of plantation laborers ever? Yes, in the Factories Act. In the Factory Act, we studied that the plantation laborers, their condition was very, very poor. We then demanded that there should be timely justice and the reduction in litigation costs. All of you, do you remember? We had said it very clearly that in 1857, complex judicial system, lot of money was being spent. People were not getting the justice on time. And last but not the least, protection of civil rights, like give them right to speech. Today only you saw Vernacular Press Act. So they demanded press should be free. There should be a free press at that point of time. Lastly, guys, a lot of you have already written under administrative. The first point is Indianization of civil service. All of you, is this point clear? All of you, what is Indianization of civil service? Give Indians also prominent places in the civil services, more positions. Please increase the minimum age from 19 to something else. Number 2, separate executive and judicial functions. They criticized the bureaucracy, tyrannical bureaucracy which existed at that point of time, and also criticized the aggressive foreign policy of the British, because Britishers were fighting with all our neighbors at that point of time. Everyone, internally Megha, it was stopped. Outside it was going on. Why not, Sham? It would be Indians would be having the arms. Everyone, is this slide clear? The demands made by Congress in the early days. All of you. Rajneesh, we have studied civil service in unit number 6. Remember civil services. Did you attend it or not? Megha, I did not get your point. Aggressive foreign policy, Shalu, they are fighting with all our neighbors. Why should I waste or deteriorate our relations with the others? Prashansha, we have studied civil services. See guys, if you don't attend classes, it will become tough. We studied in civil services that they reduced the age to such a level that we were not in a position to clear those exams. How could we clear them at the age of 19? Bureaucracy is tyrannical. Babus were very cruel. They would not listen to the people, Dikshit and whoever is asking this. Divya, you can make that one logic of yours. Satyam, irrigation facility is indirectly for famines. Tyrannical bureaucracy, I explained, Anjali, right now. Amla, executive and judiciary, tomorrow, say, tell me, if the cabinet ministers only start to take all the judicial decisions, will it be correct? In polity, you study checks and balances. Getting my point? Uni, but that happened in 1886. This is 1885, and they are asking for more to be increased. Atharv, that comes from American Revolution. Getting my point? That comes from American Revolution. That if you don't give me representation, do not take tax from me. Palak, you can do a quick revision after the class. Do the revision. If there is any problem, tell me. Write the mail, which place. Everyone, DV, you have a college, you can leave. In those days, Shalu. Yes, Anjali. That is in India's struggle for independence. Sanskar, how would you know from day one the true intentions of the other people? We are at the very beginning. That's the problem. Amla, the magistrates had a lot of power. So there was no clear bifurcation in their powers. Those who are asking for the previous slide, this is the previous slide. Sahil, that is more power and more Indians in the Legislative Council. That's the thing. I've done the, this thing. Okay. See, once more, those who are asking. See, please understand, guys, moderates, I told you, clearly I told you, they have a faith in the British sense of justice. Himani, please see this. I'm telling you very clearly, they feel that our relation with the Britishers is good at that point of time. No, Shyam, you are wrong. All of you. So basically, the long term, and this might be the last slide for the day, all of you, please understand, basically the long term objective was that they would educate people politically at this point of time. People would know what is good, what is bad. Slowly and slowly, there will be a national unity in the country, irrespective of the religion, region, and this would lead to the nurturing of Indian nationhood. Guys, they even formed, at that moment, they even formed a British committee of the Congress in London in 1889. Even this was formed, guys. In London, they even formed this committee. And same great man, Dada Bhai Naroji, remained in London to work for the Indians. Last point, remember, guys, if there is tomorrow a prelims question, how many sessions of Congress happened abroad? Your options are, I'll take you, I'm conducting a poll, everyone. You have 4 options. Option A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, D is 3. I'm starting the poll. You have 10 seconds. How many sessions of Congress happened abroad? Poll is going on. (22, 31, 32, 63, and 15. Everyone, the correct answer is no session. 0. Why I'm telling you this? Because in 1890, Congress decided to conduct a session in London in 1892, but because of elections, because of British elections in 1891, it never happened. So always remember, guys, 0 session of Congress has taken place in those days. Am I clear? All of you. Musharraf, you can say that. No, Shyam, this chapter is not full of facts. It is a mains chapter. This is, mains has given 2 questions in the last few years. Please see 2 slides. Everyone, please read this slide on your own. Everyone read this slide. Methodology of Congress. Yes, Himani, they had. All of you. Any trouble here? All of you. Any trouble in this slide? Very simple. They have allowed Congress that every year you can meet in the month of December, last 3 days of December. So basically, guys, Christmas time, maybe cheerful mood, so that time you can meet. Elect a president, either through consensus or you can do a voting. Just like, for example, recently, your Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge got elected for Congress president, defeating Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Take important national as well as local issues decision. Decisions have to be taken on all these important issues. The method has to be always prayer and petition, and Only when it fails, go to constitutional agitation. Anurag, that's criticism we will study tomorrow. Now, guys, in the meeting, some decisions would be taken. You can pass resolution, again, either through consensus and voting, and send the petition or your request to the British government. Remember, the wordings would be very, very soft. Soft means, my dear respected Viceroy, sir. It cannot be you do this, you do that, not like that. Very soft tone, very respectful tone. Remember, these are the approved and legal methods. That is, this is the thing that you can do. This is the thing that you cannot do. Everyone, any problem in the two slides? 1890. Balaraju, I'm not sure whether you are correct or not. Let me see the slide. I'm clearly written 1892, 1890, 1891. Everyone, prayer and petition, these are English words, Sajal. You are praying, you are requesting, and you are writing a petition in favor of your demand. So all of you, simple question. And the last slide for the day. Tell me, did Congress ask for Swaraj or Poon Swaraj in the initial day? Everybody is writing no. So all of you tell me, why did Congress not ask for either Swaraj or Poon Swaraj in the initial day? In the first 20 years, why did Congress neither demand Swaraj, neither demand Poon Swaraj? And a lot of you are writing, and most of you have already written the correct points. Everyone, please see these 3 points and tell me if you have trouble in any of the 3 points. Why Congress did not demand Swaraj or Poon Swaraj in the initial day? Everyone, look at the 3 points. Any doubt in these 3 points? Any one of you, any doubt? All this we have studied. They believe in the British. All of you, those who are asking what is early stage, bhaiya, you are with 72 people. Can you go and tell the British, hey, we are 72, give us our freedom? You all tell me, na? It is early stage. Britishers will say, hey, who are you? Never heard about you. Don't even know you. Go back. And I'll crush your movement only. Guys, those who are not understanding restricted word, those who are having problem with this word restricted, tomorrow, in the criticism I will show you. Right now, Congress does not have women, does not have peasants, does not have lower classes with them. And those who do not understand Jyoti, what is the problem with mass movement word? Mass movement, simple. Masses are not with them at this moment. Rosie, I told you, they believe in the British. Very beginning, moderate, first slide I told you. They are called moderates because of this reason, that they have a belief in the Britishers at this point of time. Everyone, am I clear? All of you, am I clear? So it is 9:20. Last 10 minutes for any question that you have. Those who have no queries, goodbye. Thank you. Have a great day. Enjoy. Timings of the Saturday class will be told tomorrow. You will be told about the Saturday timings tomorrow. Please write your doubt. Don't repeat them. Give me some time. All those who are writing, thank you. I might not be able to take your names, but thanks at time. No, Himani. That's not. Poon Swaraj is complete independence. And we will study this later. Poon Swaraj means complete independence. Thank you, Sandeep.